Now, Hurricane Idalia gaining steam as mandatory evacuations are underway in parts of western Florida. And just minutes ago, the National Hurricane Center said that Idalia could become a Category 4 hurricane before making landfall tomorrow morning. The storm expected to bring heavy downpours and life-threatening winds of up to 115 miles per hour. Some areas along the Gulf Coast could see storm surge of up to 15 feet high.
If you stay hunkered down tonight, it's going to be too nasty tomorrow morning to be able to do it. Now, if you do choose to stay in one of the evacuation zones, first responders will not be able to get you until after the storm has passed.
Also, right now, 5,500 members of the National Guard are standing by ready to help those in need.
And as Idalia threatens Florida, nonprofits and South Texas utilities are heading there to assist with the aftermath. Several dozen CPS Energy employees, including overhead linemen, pole crew, fleet personnel, safety teams, and additional staff are en route. They say the biggest challenge will be navigating live power lines knocked down by the storm.
And even if they're not energized, sometimes in homes you have generators that will feed back into the system and create a safety hazard.
CPS Energy crews plan to spend tonight in Lake Charles, Louisiana, then on to Lafayette, where they will wait until the hurricane moves out.
Now let's get right to Weather Chief Bill Taylor. And Bill, you'd mentioned to us right before the show, I mean, this is really fast moving here.
Yeah, the rapid intensification is just like Harvey, guys. I mean, I remember when Harvey in the southern Gulf and even the Bay of Campeche was barely a tropical storm and raced up to Category 4 status. And then just tonight, National Hurricane Center says this could be a Cat 4 by landfall early tomorrow morning. I mean, this hurricane is in a perfect environment for strengthening. Very light winds aloft. And then you've got some very warm eastern Gulf waters. Take a look at satellite imagery and you'll see perfect symmetry of this storm, just wrapping as it gets right into the coastal area of that big bend of the Northwest Florida area and the Panhandle. You can already see some of those strong wave lines of heavy rain and some of that storm surge moving into the west coast of Florida. And speaking of the west coast of Florida, my daughter's got a very good friend that lives in Spring Hill, Florida. And you can see that town right there north of Tampa. Riley Mott joining us live on the phone. Riley, thanks again for taking the time. I know it's 11:15 there tonight. You're going to ride out this storm. How is the weather there right now?
Hi, yeah. The weather right now, honestly, if you told me that there was a hurricane going on outside, I probably wouldn't believe you. Really, there's just been a little bit of pickup in the wind and just rain on and off all day. It's really just any other typical Florida storm that we see any other day.
And this is something you and your family have done before. I mean, last year was less than a year, Hurricane Ian. You guys have hunkered down before. Are you scared a little bit now that they're saying maybe a Cat 4 at landfall just to your north?
Honestly, we really thought that Ian was going to hit us dead on, so we took all the necessary precautions that you would take if you thought a major hurricane was going to hit you. But we normally just stay here, and I've been through this plenty of times, so, you know, it's honestly become a normal every hurricane season. So a Cat 4, yeah, it does worry me a little bit, but it's really nothing that I haven't been through.
Well, Riley, we're praying for you guys and your friends and your family. Just stay safe tomorrow. Flooding could be a problem, and I hope you guys are going to be okay. Thanks again for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
All right. Wow. I'll tell you, that is just the way of life for West Florida's coast. Outside here in San Antonio tonight.